I'm back. This is First Peter 1. I'm sorry, 1:6 instead of 1:7. It says, "In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by various trials." And that and that's the one thing we can't forget is that we're being put to the test, man. All right, a trial of our faith. All right, a trial of our obedience, a trial of our sincerity, a trial of our labor. All right, that's why the Lord puts certain things on certain brothers. All right, that the genuineness of your faith being much more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to praise, honor, and the glory at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. All right, not making haste in a time of trouble, man. All right, believing the scripture, the Lord not putting on us more than we can bear. All right, punishing us less than our iniquity deserve. We're more than conquerors. It's the balance of the scriptures that keeps us occupied, that keeps us driven. It's the prayer, it's the fasting, it's the lessons, it's the classes, it's the camp, it's the servitude, it's the charity. See, it's the work. All right. It, it's the afflictions that yielding the peaceable fruit that come afterwards, man. All right. We know that we're in jail. We know that's not that we're behind enemy lines. All right. And we have to deal with certain things, overcome tribulations, afflictions, and stumbling blocks that are in our way, man. Okay. And these things are part of our walk of our faith, man. All right. How obedient are you going to be when I put this stumbling block in front of you? How obedient are you going to be when I take your wife from you? When I take your job from you? When I take your kids from you? When I take your looks and beauty and strength from you? You see? How are you going to manage? How are you going to cope? What are you going to do? You're going to drop the plow. You're going to persevere, man. All right? It says, whom having not seen you love, but now you do not see him, yet believing you rejoice with joy inexpressible and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, the salvation of your souls. All right? So that's the glory. The end of our faith, the end of our obedience is the salvation. Enduring to the end is salvation. Keeping the hand on the plow is salvation, man. All right? Being obedient, being faithful until death. You see? Of this salvation, the prophets have inquired and searched carefully who prophesied of the grace that would come to you, searching what or what manner of time the spirit of Mashiach, who was in them, was indicating. Dude, that's why it sounds funny. I'm tripping, man. Oh, why I had it on that anyway? All right, verse 11. It says, searching what or what manner of time the spirit of Mashiach, which was in them, did signify, when it testified beforehand the sufferings of Mashiach and the glory that shall follow. Unto whom it was revealed, that not to themselves, but unto us that did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you with the Holy Spirit sent down from heaven, was all which the angels desire to look into. All right? Okay? So, we were told the mysteries, all right, the sufferings, the beginning, middle, and end through the Holy Spirit, man. All right? But the point was in verse 10, 9 and 10, you know. All right. Those are let's see. Um hmm, see. Right. This is Genesis 12 and 1. It said, Now the Lord said unto Abram, Get thee out of the country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house into a land I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curses thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. All right. So Abraham departed. That's the obedience. All right. So Abraham departed as Yahweh had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran, man. All right. So his blessings, his obedience led to our blessings, man. A father of many nations, a great nation. You see? Okay? Our forefather Abraham and his obedience, all right, led him to be a father of all the nations, man. Okay? We're going to get the famous Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. It shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of thy Lord Yahweh thy power to observe and to do all the commandments which I commanded thee this day, that the Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth. All right? When he said command and to do, that means to obey, man. All right? And all the blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. All right? You know, so you usually read down, you go get to all the blessings, all the way down to 15. Okay? But that's for our obedience. Our obedience brought the blessings, but what? We turned our back, all right, and committed iniquity against the Lord. So we were cursed. All right? So obedience brings blessings. All right, disobedience brings curses, man. All right, let's go down to 15. Deuteronomy 28 and 15, it says, the consequences of disobedience. But thou shalt come to pass if thou wilt hearken unto the Lord, to the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all the commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right? Curse shall be in the city, and curse shall be in the field, curse shall be thy basket in the store. You know, we know these scriptures, man. All right? So let's, our obedience leads directly to salvation, man. All right? What's salvation? Salvation is the blessing. That's our blessing, man. For being obedient, not getting, being, what was that word we had used earlier? We just used it earlier, man. All right, basically being, treated differently, man. You know, not getting the wrath, getting that for a while, getting that exempt from judgment, man, for being obedient. You know, so that I'm gonna say shalom.